Good morning, Soul Surfers. Good morning, Soul Surfers, Gaia Guardians, and Lunar Lovers. Welcome from the sacred garden at my house. The cycle of tick season has begun. Yesterday, I took my dog Jasmine on the hike for the meditation and sunrise video, and she came back with 2 ticks stuck to her. And in the past couple weeks, a couple times I've had a tick on me, on my clothes that I've had to get off. And so readjusting my attitude of approach here, because I don't want to, get Lyme disease or bring ticks home into my house and affect my family in any way. So I've been going over the 7 steps of precipitation, which is the mode I'm using to create and grow this channel, or trying to, from my best understanding. My source of the 7 steps of precipitation comes from the YouTube channel Giving Voice to the Wisdom of the Ages, and that comes from the website of the Elemental Grace Alliance, channeled through Peter Melchizedek. And so he's channeling beings of light, many different ones. Hercules, Amazonia, Cassiopeia, Minerva, Orion, Claire, Purity, Astrea, Vista, Arcturus, and Diana, and the Elohim of Peace. And their language is a language of light, which is very dense and packed with all kinds of information. It's not just words, it's concepts, it's geometry, it's sound, it's frequency, it's color. And our words don't do it justice, so I feel like a lot of times the channel has to translate the concepts into huge run-on illustrious sentences. So that can make clarity sometimes a little hard. But so I'll do my best. Step 1, the will to do. That's when you make the decision to form and carry out a plan. Perception, illumination. That's where you form and hold a clear pattern of your vision. Step 3, hold fast the pattern. Enjoy the work and the creation. Love it. Step 4, purity of consciousness. Hold to the concept despite design changes. So if you have to readjust your attitude of approach, keep in mind the main concept, the main point of what you're doing. It's foundation. Don't let that change. Consecration, step 5. Consecration and concentration. You hold the thought of the original design and don't let that change. You keep concentrating. You have to devote your mental ability to it. And then this leads into step 6, invocation and rhythm. So where you're constantly feeding your creation with energy and action and silent mental thought force. And you do this at regular intervals with rhythm. And then step 7 is sealing in the feeling, or sealing in your design with a feeling of peace that protects your design from turmoil. You stay peaceful with it. Any kind of turmoil that arises, problems, setbacks, it won't disrupt your plan. And then this is an extra step. If you have tried precipitating something and given up on it or lost focus, or changed your mind, you've used energy from the universe up until that point, and you're kind of like in possession of it. So I think the right thing to do is to etherealize the energy through the violet flame and transmute it back into source universal energy that can be tapped into and used by anyone. And you can do that, through like a simple meditation. Just think about it and feel it, and then you've done. I'd like to address one thing. For those of you who are scientifically minded and think that this sounds like some mumbo-jumbo, magical, spiritual stuff, I'd like to just reassure you that it is, in fact, a scientific method. Anyone who's created anything throughout all of history has used these steps, whether consciously or subconsciously. And nature uses these steps, and so they are repeatable. So, that's a big part of the scientific method, is a repeatable outcome. So, that being said, maybe that'll give you a little peace of mind to have faith and trust in the 7 steps. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope that brought some clarity to you. Maybe we can bounce ideas off of each other. I can get some more clarity on it from maybe some of you. And that would be awesome. We can leave a comment. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Namaste.